This was in T6. Damn, it sounds more like a Mosu game. Yeah, the Tekken 6 like soundtrack was actually really good. Because it was very like super varied. Like there's this kind of song, then there's like electronic music, like trance, Euro trance music.
Do you have a mint?
Hey, Matt Plus, do you like those little animations at the bottom? Just for y'all to know in the chat, if you redeem a channel point reward with like one of those characters, they'll say a random line. Any line. I think each of those characters have like 70 voice lines. Didn't it have a Snoop track? Yes, it did. That was Tac 2, though. God, my D-pad sucks. Oh my god, this is the best song ever. Do the best I can. Are you now? Get up.
What does the word be seen? Should only be a smile in your face. Answer me, where is the God? But the sun rises again. When will that time?
Let's move on to high frame advantage, guys. So let's copy all this. Paste it here.
Anything step by step, live the sin, and let me know, live the sin. Break down, make my story, get down. They call history, my heartbeat, gonna beat faster. Shout, 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 shout. So destiny, oh deadly. I don't care which one's walking this way. Then nothing together. What if I go back to zero?
I know. It's so crazy how like well it fucking fit with Tekken 5. I grew up with this too. Like before I even knew of an FGC, I grew up with the song and I was like, damn, this is the best ever. This is insane. Yeah, Tekken 8's OST is not the best. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. Overall, I don't. There are some good ones, decent ones, but nothing like... This is Gargoyle's Perch, isn't it? Yeah. This song? No. Alright, high frame advantage. What does that look like? High frame advantage is stuff like this. Not this move. Let's see what else. 1-2? No, 2-1. 2-1 on hit. +7. There is forward, neutral 2 into Bad Jaguar, which is +8, but that's a little bit of a different section I'll get into later. What else we got? We got this, which is +7, but it has a lot of pushback we'll have to look into. This is +7, force crouch. And what else we got? This is only +2. Down forward 2-1? Yeah, down forward 2-1 is +8. And what else? That's +5, that's not much. Isn't this? Yeah, this is +9. Kinda crazy. 35 damage, 32 damage. Isn't this natural? Yeah. Down for 1 on hit. Yes, down 2. Is 17 frames changed with jab and guaranteed into dark upper. Yes, the fucking mathematics on this. So what he means by that, guys, is I do a jab. I'm plus 17, which means I get a dark upper if I'm fast enough. Like that. Is that natural? I think so. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Oops. All that damage. Yeah, that's a cool little setup there too. So plus, yeah, down forward 1. There was what else? Down forward 4. Down forward 2, 1. So all this is like a lot of frame advantage, right? Oh, and this on block, isn't it? Plus 9. Why is this plus 9? I don't fucking know. I do not know why they made this plus 9, but you know what? He needs it. Honestly, he does. Either way, that's high frame advantage. X plus 6 only. 0. So I think we found just about everything we needed. That's plus 11, which is, I consider, very high frame advantage. Yeah, so we'll look into that stuff. So let's use down forward 1 on hit as an example. It's only plus 7, right? That's like the lowest in the threshold. Z-Smash has the worst tracking, even Jack can sidestep on reaction. Yeah, for me, I only do it like when I have like really high frame advantage. So sidestep right. You sidestep left it. Or you can't sidestep left this. I think it is. I think that's the thing. Yeah. If you're plus 5, you're not able to sidestep, or you're not able to hit them out of the sidestep. Down for 1 is Shining Wizard, down for 1 into Running Giant Swing. Yeah, I think those track a little bit better. The Shining Wizard depends on how fast you do it. If you do it too fast, I think it will go with, maybe. I don't know. I'll look into that. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, you see that right there. So then I have to do it a little bit slower. Like that. Just like that. Yeah, delay. Just a little delay. And same with Running Giant Swing as well. Oops. I might not be able to do it now. It's like I don't have enough recovery frames on down for 1 to like mask it properly, but See, I like to do it after like something like this. Then I can do it. Oops. There we go. How are you so consistent with blue sparks? I'm very bad at it. It's like just a lot of practice, honestly, but there is like a little trick. It's to like do the first forwards a little slow and then do the rest very quickly. So the second and third forward have to be done in succession very quickly. The first not so much. I could just be like really slow with it. Like that. You see there? Have an 8-frame gap between the first forward and the second forward, right? And then a 1-frame gap between the second and third forward. And then I press 2+4 immediately afterwards. So something like that. So see right there, I have a 10-frame gap, and then a 2-frame gap right there. There I had a 9-frame. There I had a 12-frame gap. If you're looking at the command history, that's the gap between the first and second forward. That should probably be a little bit easier to see. 7-frame gap between the first and second forward. So I cheat myself a little bit, give myself like a little bit of wiggle room to just do it quickly, because I don't want to do all 3 forwards too quickly, because then I just fuck up. So if I try to do it like forward, 2+4 as fast as I can, I can't do it, you know? I end up like my inputs get messed up. I can't. So then I have to do forward, then forward, 2+4. So like that. So the timing is like da 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 da. Yeah, it's a timing thing. Try CD into blue spark shining. CD into blue spark shining, so you mean like on block? Like that? Or on hit? Let's see if I can do the Lariat combo. Can I do that? I think I can. Probably not. Fun little thought experiment. Maybe I could have done that. Oh, crouch dash into shining. Oh, I don't know why I saw crouch dash 1. Sorry. Can I do that? I used to be able to really a lot when I was playing Tekken 7. Back when you had to be really creative with your offense. Let me see if I can still do it. There we go. That's what I want. Just practicing the crouch dash, running. Alright, getting faster. Ooh, this is hard. Hey, what's AK's back turn combo string? Ooh, that's a good question. It's really probably not that different. Oh my god, why are you doing that? You're so silly. Let me see if I can do this crouch dash running thing first. God. Yeah, the crouch dash into blue shining seems really hard for me. me see the input. 55. Yeah, that means I'm doing the second forward for too long. God, I'm doing that as fast as I can. Oh, there it is. That was hard. What's AK's back turn combo string? Let's look. I think last I remember, wasn't it something like dark upper into that? No, it wasn't into that. It was. I think it was 2 dark uppers into forward 3 string. Into forward 3, 2, 1. Something like that. I actually haven't been able to do, haven't had the opportunity to do a back turn combo, but I think I remember just seeing something like that. And then, here's the other thing. You could do a tackle in someone's back. What's the tackle again? Nope. There we go. Down, back, 1+2. You can do forward 3-2 CD1 into alley kick screw, and then the tackle setup. Okay, let's try that. So, do you just do another dark upper? I see. I did not know you had a tackle. Yeah. He did. Alright, so the combo is dark upper, dark upper. Let's just do this. Ah! Into the tackle. Now you're 0 afterwards, so maybe you can even get a little setup here. Oops. Yeah. When Armor King is like, or when the opponent is like face down, feet towards, or something like that, Armor King gets like a lot of cool little setups. Shoulder is guaranteed. It is not, no. But if they get up, it is. So if they get up backward, it works. If they stand up, it works. And then I think even if they side roll in some directions, it works. Not left, but right. No. Okay, never mind. It does not work for those. Yeah, not for those. But sometimes the side rolls work. And then if they don't do anything, it also whiffs, right? That's when I like to do this. I like to do this a lot. And lately, with the new Armor King stuff, I've been doing that as well. Why? Because sometimes it'll make get up kicks whiff. Sometimes. I don't think it'll work here. But yeah, no, it won't work. Look at that. Such a shitty fucking I have to do a sidestep first, so maybe that's the tech. Anyways. Let's do side wake up low kick. Oh, look at that. And if you don't sidestep, you get the whole thing. That's funny. Yo, what's good? What's good? Hey, thank you for the follow, Suya. Oh, you're the one that asked the combo thing, yeah. Thanks. So if I have heat, I do the combo. I get a fucking launch out of it. Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy? But it doesn't work against the mid kick, so you have to watch out for that. Wait. Why does it work now? Whatever, I guess it fucking works against the mid kick. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. Oh, okay. That's insane. Alright, I guess it works against the mid kick too. His instant screw combos are fucking disgusting too. If you optimize, just imagine the rivalry, yeah. I wish you could get that. But you can't. I don't think you can even get that. What is that reset you're doing, like in training? You could save state in practice mode. That's been a thing since the beginning of the game. Okay, well look at that. Nice little tangent that we went into, but you always get something good out of it too. So that's a nice little setup. So it beats get up kicks. Alright, consider this. It beats get up kicks. Side Ukemi left, or sorry, no. Let's do the low kick. It beats the low kick. Let's do recovery kick. You can't really do. It's just the low kick. Spring attack you can't really do either. Let's do front roll, see what that looks like. Front roll you're forced to block. Wake up backwards. I wouldn't say you're forced to block because they can mash. So you have to watch out for that. And same with stand up. I don't know why he's not blocking all, but he's supposed to block that. I'm pretty sure the Jin can, like, fucking mash here. Seems like he has way more than enough frames to mash. What the fuck are you talking about? Math class, what the hell? Ooh, lapping makes you thirsty. Okay. But the cool thing is about that is that you can just like not hold it if you see them get up. Kind of like that, but I don't know if that's too practical. Because they did nerf the idea of holding a move, like hold or charging a move in this game. Because you can't just charge it for an arbitrary amount of time until you get the spark. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's easy once you like get a feel for it. You can't just hold it for as long as you want. It's either you hold it all the way, you don't hold it at all, or you delay it just a little bit. There's no more in-betweens. Anyways. And then let's look at the side rolls. So side roll left. That works. Side roll right. That works as well. And they can't really get up. So if I go to defense, I can't get up at all. Like, I can't even stay on the ground when I do this. So if I have it set to like side roll, or just not set, you get that. You hit them. It looks like you can go for a meaty as well, which is cool. You see that right there? That was a meaty. Anyways. Alright, finally getting to high frame advantage lapping. So down forward 1 is +7. So we're going to see if a sidestep left will evade it. Seems like it won't. So you see that right there, it's going to work. Sidestep right. Works as well. Sidewalk left. Works. Sidewalk right. Works as well. So then on here, oops. So for standing block, I'm gonna put neutral, ducking, win, flash ducking. What do I have on here? I think I have neutral here, but here the window's a lot tighter. So I think typically you'll win this one because they won't be able to get up in time. Or maybe they can. Yeah, I'll just put it in as neutral. Sidestep block, win. Actually, it would be neutral here because they were going to block it. And sidestep duck is win. Right here. Sidewalk. Win. Win. Backdash. I think it will be neutral on that. So it would be backdash. Yeah, so see that right there, it'll work. And then mash, 10 frame, you'll win, and then mash armor, you should be able to win. So if I put in... Usually that's usually people's fastest armor move. that right there. I'll be able to counter hit him out of it. No problem. So this is what it looks like, right? I mean, you can't really go wrong unless they like parry, which I don't even think like most of the cast can't parry that quickly, unless you're Jin. But if I looked at another character like, I don't know, another Armor King, they can't parry. But that depends on the character. That's why I don't have it on the list, because parries vary differently. Vary a lot by character. So if I set the punishment to here, something like that, I don't think he's able to start it up. Let's see here. Oh no, he is. Ooh. So what's the startup on that then? 3 plus 6 frames. Oh yeah, that's just enough time to do a parry. So then if I do a 12 frame punch, will that work as well? Oh, that will. What about 11 frame? He doesn't have an 11 frame, but I'll do jab. So jab does not work. So then what is that telling me? That is a 3 plus 2... 5 frame startup. Yeah, 5 to 6 frames. Okay, so that's something you're gonna have to watch out for then. But you can jab him out of it. The window's pretty good. Yeah, there's quite a bit of window to this. Not that much. See that right there. Luckily, his window isn't that big. I know some like some characters, like Asuka, they have like a fucking 2 frame, 3 frame Sabaki parry, or not, just Sabaki, that like fucks you up. It's insane. Okay. Raven with 1 frame. Yeah, his weird parry was in 1 frame. Anyways, that varies a lot by character, so I don't not have this on the list. It's not in one of these columns. So down forward 2. Look at that. First, let's look at tracking. Alright. Oops. Alright. Sidewalk. I have to switch characters. I want to test this with the same character every time so that there's no confusion.
Get ready for the next battle.
Side step left. Okay. Side step right. Good. Side walk right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, looks like these moves are gonna whip at this tip range. So this is that's telling me that down forward 4, I can't use this as a move to like test frame advantage because the pushback is too far anyways. So I'm not really gonna get much information out of this. Down forward 1 or down forward 2 1. That's a bit better. Anyways. Down forward 2. So standing block, that's an X because it's unsafe. Duck is a win. Flash duck is an X. Sidestep block. Technically they're X's. Or yes, they are. Sidestep duck. They're wins. Sidewalk also wins. So remember, I have these as X's because this move is technically unsafe. Even if there's a string extension, some people can duck the high and punish if you don't do the high. It's annoying. Backdash. Let's look into that again. Good. Mash 10 frame, that's a win. Mash armor, that should be a win. Let's make sure, or maybe not. Let's look here. What the fuck? Try that again. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's not gonna win. Okay. So that's a no. That's a no-go right there. Down forward 3. That's an important one. So again, we're just gonna go for side step left. Alright, that hits. That hits as well for some reason. No, this does not hit. Sidewalk right. That hits. So it looks like only loses the sidewalk left. So sidestep block. You'll be neutral for these. And then sidestep duck, you'll win. Then for sidewalk, you'll lose if they sidewalk left, but win if they sidewalk right. So basically what this is telling me is that, like, yeah, he's a little bit weaker to the left than to the right. Backdash, this should work. Yo, what's up, that Jaguar? What's up?
Make this one!
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Okay. How's it going? 10 frame mash. I think it'll work here. It'll actually like trade, which is really good. And then mashing an armor, it won't work. This one is like, I guess, depends. I put this down as depends because I am encompassing +7, +8, and +9, which I think got those frame advantages. Let me try it. So if I try doing record of this, standing block. Yeah, that'll work. That won't work, and that's +8, right? Or that's +7. What's +8? Yeah, that won't work. So I need to be +9. Yeah, I've had this work a lot of times. So if you do heat smash into down forward 2, they can't backdash, they can't do anything. Some can parry, some people can't parry, but yeah, you get all of this. Which I need a better combo to put that away. I think people just do the basic shit. So like, they just do this. No. I think that's a decent combo. Anyways. So we'll just keep it like that. As for standing block, it's just neutral because it's safe. Ducking, they'll win. Flash ducking, be neutral again. +9 after heat smash, yeah, it's a little crazy, but you know, we'll take it. He needs it. Jab. So standing block is neutral. Ducking is a loss right there. Flash ducking is neutral. And then sidestep block is gonna win because you're gonna be interrupting the sidestep with the jab. Sidestep duck is also a win because again you are interrupting the sidestep itself. The duck that comes afterwards, they won't have enough time to do. Sidewalk, also winning. So it like really locks down an opponent very heavily. +7, +8, +9. They can't move laterally. They just can't. Not even if they wanted to. They can still duck. Backdash, also neutral. Mashing will win, and armor will also win. The jab is like pretty cool to do, right? Because it like wins against so many situations except for just ducking. And, you know, the flash duck depends, but they'll just usually get back up. But if they hard duck and then try to like launch you for it, like they think you're gonna go for a throw and you jab instead and they duck, you're probably getting launched. That's just the only risk to this jab. Otherwise, like look at this, very great option against people who like to sidestep a lot. Even at a frame advantage they don't understand. Down forward 4. This is another one. Oops. So down forward 4. Let's go to standing. So that'll win against armor. It'll also win against smashing, but then what about tracking? It should work against tracking too. Yeah, they can't even step at all. Sidewalk left. Sidewalk right. So standing block is neutral, ducking is a win. Flash ducking is also a win. I'm saying this because if they're flash ducking, it's usually to avoid the highs, like the fast highs, like a 12 frame high. And if they flash duck a down forward 4, that's a 12 frame mid, so it'll catch them out, usually. If they do the flash ducking right. Anyway, sidestep block. It might be even a win here because, yeah, there's probably not enough time at all to sidestep. So this could be like a good option too. So if I keep doing this, extend this out. This is all wins here. Backdash, it's neutral. Mash 10 frame, it's gonna win, and mash armor is gonna win as well. So you can see here, this is like your least risky option so far. And it's not as high reward as the other moves. But this is something to keep in mind for round enders. Because if you don't need that much damage, this is a great option here. Again, but there's just not much risk, not much reward either. Down 3. Into lows. Tracks both ways. But if they sidestep duck, you're gonna lose, right? But if they sidestep block, then you win, and or if they sidewalk, then you win. So that's something to watch out for. Standing block, you win. Ducking, you lose. Flash ducking, you win because they're gonna get up in time. Backdash. Let's see. I actually don't know about that one. Looks like it'll work. Yeah, it works pretty well. Now mash 10 frames, this is something I want to look into, right? Because this is a 17, isn't this a 17 frame low? Yeah, this is a 17 frame low. And if I do punish, do a little jab here. So that's the counter hit right there. So this is something interesting. If they jab, do I get anything out of this? No, you don't. You can't. Damn it, I wish you could. This should guarantee a dark upper. I wish it did, but it looks like it doesn't. That's okay. Oh well. You get a lot of frame advantage. So he wins against that and wins against mashing. Back 4, that's an interesting one. That's an important one we gotta look into. Side step left. Tracks. Right. Does not track. So trade gives only a blockable frame advantage. Yes. Yeah. It's only that. That's okay. It would have been a hell of a setup. Like just fish for like down forward 1 on hit and then down 3. If it counter hits at 10 frames, it'll be like a launch. Some people used to do that a lot in Tekken 7. Back when counter hits meant a thing. So sidewalk left. And then sidewalk right. Alright, so sidewalk left works. Sidestep left works. But side step right does not work at all. Flash duck. Oh, this should be able to work. So it'll just be neutral. Sorry. Duck. The opponent gets fucked up if you duck. They duck. Standing block. Neutral. Backdash. This has long range, so it should work. mash 10 frame. Yep. I shouldn't have needed to do that. And then mash armor, I think it does, right? Like it depends. On the frame advantage, exactly. Yeah. You're gonna get hit. Alright, down for this one. I think this tracked in moderate frame advantage, right? Yeah. I'm probably just gonna move this up. There we go. What else we got? Ollie kick. Works well. A backdash. Works well as well. And pretty much everything else. So, works well against sidestep block. Loses to sidestep duck. Sidewalk. Works. Backdash also works. Dash works, and mash armor works. Flash duck works. Duck does not work. Any block works. So it's identical to the down 3. So I guess that really depends on how much damage you want. Hey, Zappad, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Next we got Spinning Lariat, which, let's see if this works. Let's go to standing and then sidestep left. We're looking at this right here. So it looks like it works. Sidestep right. It whips. Sidewalk left. Sidewalk left works. Doesn't work, sorry. Sidewalk right doesn't either. How's the labbing going? It's going good. Just wrapping up here. Backdash. Works. So then let's look at a slightly more frame advantage and then do the same thing. So elbow 2-1. That works. That works again. Okay. That works. That works. Okay, so that's interesting. So at high frame advantage, the sidewalks and side steps, it works pretty consistently to the left. So copy and paste conditional. Add it. So I was looking for this little symbol right here, which is like a small win. Anyway, so sidestep duck, it'll win, but then sidestep block, it'll be a small win to the left. And to the right, it will be inconsistent depending on how, like, the exact frame advantage that you're at. And then sidestep duck to the right, also the same thing, inconsistent. Sidewalk left, it'll lose. And then sidewalk right, it'll depend. Maybe, sorry, it depends on both of this right here. Right? So at higher frame advantages, it should be tracking both of this. We got a 3 watch streak. What's up? What's up? Sidewalk left. That's beautiful. It's good to know. Now backdash, it'll be a small advantage. Mashing at 10 frames, you'll lose. And mashing armor, you'll also lose. Flash duck. It'll be a small advantage here. Ducking, it'll be a win, and then standing block, it'll be a small advantage here. As for the throws themselves, I know this from experience with King, that whatever works at 5 frames, or at +5, will work at greater advantages. So I can just literally copy and paste this right here from +5 and onwards, and then make tweaks after the fact. Especially, this stuff will work no matter what. This stuff will be like that no matter what. Like, it's independent of your frame advantage, right? Flash ducking. But sidestep block, I have to see if sidestep left or right works against Shiny Wizard, which I think I remember saying that you had to like delay it slightly, or otherwise it wouldn't have worked. Yeah, right there. So we're gonna keep that there. So we're gonna sidestep too, right? So yeah, same thing. But what about the Lariat? Not the Lariat, this Tombstone, the Hades drop, and the Armor King driver. I want to look at that. So let's start with Tombstone. That works. So this does not work at all. Look at that. So I have to be +8 for this to work. That's wild. Okay. So then what about 80s drop? That should work. Okay. That should work as well. Okay. So then that's interesting. So 80s drop will work, sidestep left. Also sidestep right. Then Armor King driver still does not work. Sidestep right. And then sidestep left. It works. Okay, let's see if I can remember all that. So that works here. Like that. Apparently, like sidewalks. Let's see here. Sidewalk left. That works there. It doesn't work here. Oh, wait, no, it does. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was weird. So it is right, this graph right here. So it works against sidewalk, but like not sidestep for some reason. That's strange. Then sidestep duck, I just have it set to like, you know, not winning. But since we're talking about such a high frame advantage here, what happens is that like you need like 6 frames or something to duck or to sidestep, right? And if you're doing a throw at 12 frames and you're +7, that means you're giving your opponent 5 frames to do whatever, right? And so 5 is less than 6, meaning that they do not have the frame advantage to do a sidestep before the sidestep duck. So I'm just gonna copy whatever it is here onto here. So you'll see that it's just pretty much the same thing. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid. What's up, what's up? How's it going, y'all? Yo, did y'all see this combo? Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on Twitter. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Let's pull up Chrome. Let's show this shit to y'all. What the fuck? Tweet first before I... Where's the combo at? Maybe a day late. Look at this shit. God, through the fucking glass. The Hades drop. Jeez. Oh my god, what a fucking violent ass combo. But you learn the ground throw wall breaks. Yeah, there's some ground throws out there that do that. Marduk had some, I think. King has one that 4 breaks. No, Marduk has one that refloats, right? Armor King has one that wall breaks. King has one that wall breaks. Look at that, the dichotomy between all of them. The trichotomy. A little fat. King has a throw that like wall breaks as well. This is like patty cake bullshit. That's cool. Okay, sorry, I was just getting distracted with that. Back to the task at hand. So basically, like, this is what high frame advantage looks like with Armor King. So then comparing that to moderate frame advantage, you can see some differences here. Let me change to 130. Standardizing formatting right here. Don't mind me. There we go, so now I can like switch between the two. But you can see what opens up with just 2 frames of advantage. Oh, shrimp fries. I like that name. Hey, what's up, Aquastar? Thank you for the raid again. TWF. Look at that though. Jabbing, flash ducking, a jab. I don't know why I have it set to not working here. I think I'll just set it to like neutral. So what happens is that like after the 2 happens, you get back up. Ducking here is a hard duck. And they'll duck under both the 1 and 2, but then flash ducking, they'll get up for the 2. So I'll just leave it like that. You can see the improvement in tracking between high and moderate frame advantage. And you can also see that spinning lariat becomes more of an option, depending on the exact frame advantage that you have. So I think that's what we learned this week. Hopefully I'll get to do more labbing. But anyways, I do have some coaching to do. So I'll just call it for tonight, y'all. Sorry for the brief stream for those that just joined. Oh, this is a little late, so I just started a little late to begin with. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good rest of their night. I might be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. I want to do just some more Armor King ranked, since I didn't get to do any. So with this newfound data right here, with the high frame advantage and all that, with this data here and the data on the moderate frame advantage, I just want to see what we can cook here, especially with the spinning lariat. I want to use that more in my arsenal. But either way, let's see if there's anyone to raid tonight. I'll raid. There's a bunch of people. follow Fancier Lobster, like that name. And Lana likes thick. Got a raid. So unfortunately, we'll call it here. Unless someone else is raiding me already. Which I'm kind of suspicious of. Thank you for the follows though, Lana Likes Thick and Fancier Lobster. Okay. Either way, thank you guys. And I'll see you in the next stream. So, yeah. Bye-bye now.